2018 Toyota Highlander. 2018 Toyota Highlander Review. Lots of space and advanced precautionary features make the 2018 Highlander a premier choice among three-row SUVs. 4-star overall score. The 2018 Toyota Highlander is just about the best picks readily available for a versatile three-row crossover SUV. Thanks to a cushy and quiet ride, abundant standard features along with a just right size, it must serve you well like a do-all family hauler. While the Highlander is not as big as traditional truck-based SUVs, for example Toyota's Sequoia, it's much easier to maneuver around town and it has 3 relatively usable rows of seating. The third row is a little tighter than we would like, but kids will fit okay back there. We also like how Toyota outfits every Highlander, which consists of Toyota Safety Sense bundle, including adaptive cruise control, lane departure intervention, and forward collision mitigation with automatic emergency braking. If you want a crossover that has a roomier third row, you will likely be happier that has a Honda Pilot or even a Volkswagen Atlas. Toyota's another bit behind the periods in smartphone connectivity. It's not possible to get Android Auto or Apple CarPlay about the Highlander. Overall, though, this popular and well-rounded crossover is undoubtedly worth an evaluation drive. Notably, we picked the 2018 Toyota Highlander as one of best midsize SUVs with this year. What's new? The 2018 Toyota Highlander is unchanged. For the conventional Highlander, the XLE trim level. Priced in the middle on the Highlander range, the XLE comes standard together with the V6 and adds several decent extras towards the Highlander's rich set of standard features, including blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert systems, leather upholstery, heated front seats, and keyless ignition and entry. You could certainly get by together with the Plus or pay more, have fun with the more extravagant Limited. Nevertheless, the XLE would be the sweet spot in your opinion. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Toyota Highlander is usually a large 3-row crossover SUV with seating for 8, but optional second-row captain's chairs reduce capability 7. There are the Plus, XLE, say, Limited and Limited Platinum trim levels. The La isn't a stripped-down model, nevertheless its standard 4-cylinder engine is usually a bummer. The La Plus has key upgrades including the V6 engine, optional within the La, an electric liftgate and tri-zone automatic climate control, whilst the XLE, Limited and Limited Platinum essentially slather on luxury features. The SE shines with unique styling and sportier driving dynamics. The base La comes standard, which has a 2.5-litre 4-cylinder engine, 185 horsepower, 184 pound-feet of torque, a 6-speed automatic transmission and front-wheel drive. The 3.5-litre V6, 295 horsepower, 263 pounds-feet, that's standard on all the other trims, is optional for the La and comes associated with an 8-speed automatic. All-wheel drive could be added on the V6 as a possible option. Other standard features include 18-inch alloy wheels, heated mirrors, a windshield wiper deicer, rear privacy glass, the Toyota Safety Sense bundle, automatic high beams, adaptive cruise control, lane departure intervention, and forward collision mitigation with automatic emergency braking, a rear view camera, rear AC, a height adjustable driver's seat, a 60-40 split second row seat, slides, reclines, folds, a 60-40 split third row seat, reclines, folds, 5 USB ports, a 6.1-inch touchscreen, Bluetooth, plus a 6-speaker sound system having a CD player. The La Plus adds a height-adjustable power liftgate, a flip-up rear window, fog lights, tri-zone automatic climate control, upgraded upholstery and trim, an electric adjustable driver seat, a leather-wrapped tire, a higher-resolution 8-inch touchscreen, satellite and HD radio, as well as a variety of smartphone connection apps. On the top of the La Plus equipment, the XLE adds a sunroof, roof rails, keyless entry and ignition, blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert systems, an alternative instrument panel, leather upholstery, third and fourth rows, simulated leather third row upholstery, heated front seats, an electric adjustable passenger seat, an auto-dimming rearview mirror, second-row window sunshades, a 110-volt power outlet, driver easy speak, carries the driver's voice from the rear speakers to distant passengers, as well as a navigation system. This A is outfitted similarly to your XLE but has LED running lights, sport-themed styling elements and suspension tuning, 19-inch wheels and sporty interior trim. The Limited starts using the XLE's content and adds LED running lights, different 19-inch wheels, rear parking sensors, a rear cargo cover, heated and ventilated front seats, driver seat memory settings, heated second-row captain's chairs, optional within the XLE, and also a 12-speaker JBL sound system. The Limited Platinum gains a panoramic sunroof, automatic wipers, a 360-degree parking camera, front parking sensors, Safety Connect emergency communications, heated controls and heated second-row seats. The Limited and Limited Platinum is usually optionally equipped using the second-row bench. A rear seat entertainment method is optional on all, nevertheless the La and La Plus. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically can be purchased in multiple versions, although trim levels share many aspects. The S in this particular review use our full test in the 2014 Toyota Highlander XLE, 3.5 liters V6, 6-speed automatic, AWD. Note, since this test was conducted, the actual Highlander has gotten some revisions, including a new V6 engine by having an 8-speed automatic transmission and further feature content. Our findings remain broadly applicable to this particular year's Highlander. Driving. An appealing mix of a powerful V6, proficient brakes and intuitive, precise steering, plus good handling and decent towing and off-road credentials, placed the Highlander one of many class best. Acceleration. The Highlander's V6 provided impressive acceleration in 2014, as well as the latest V6, updated for 2017, only improves upon that capability. The new 8-speed automatic shifts smoothly and it is reasonably responsive. Braking. Despite a vague feeling pedal, the Highlander provides substantial braking effectiveness. The Panic's top distance from 60 miles per hour in testing ranks on the list of class best, and incredibly good fade resistance. Steering. About just like it gets for any large SUV. It has intuitive response and reassuring feedback when cornering and isolated straight-line stability for the highway. And the Highlander is often a cinch to park. Handling. A confident and competent handler, right up to your relatively low limit set with the stability control system, which really notifies you when you're asking a lot of. The new same model Sport Tune suspension gives a firmer ride but only minor handling improvements. Driveability. The Highlander feels larger than some competitors when you find yourself behind the wheel, so tighter parking maneuvers might feel hairy. It has nice and easy steering for parking lots, though, as WLL as it is really a very easy SUV they are driving in general. Off-road. There's no low-range gearing, but a complicated all-wheel drive system, 8 inches of ground clearance, hill hold and hill descent control, and advantageous approach and departure angles provide the Highlander admirable off-road capabilities for the family hauler. Comfort. Lexus Light. The Highlander's seats, ride comfort and utterly silent atmosphere are nearly competitive with you'll find in SUVs from corporate cousin Lexus. Seat comfort. Heated leather front seats are as comfy as furniture and provide tons of adjustment, including extendable thigh support. The second row seats are firmer, nevertheless they slide and recline in a wide array. The third row is actually acceptable, certain competitors fare better. Ride comfort. One with the Highlander's best qualities is its ride comfort. This crossover is extremely isolated and confident without feeling such as a floating barge. Few if any road irregularities intrude. Noise and vibration. One in the quietest SUVs we've ever measured. Only an intermittent wisp of wind noise is clear on a gusty highway path. Interior. With a few exceptions, for example, some long reaches for controls. The Highlander's interior is especially competitive regarding access, space and ergonomics. Ease of usage. Some controls, specifically those for the stereo audio, are found too far away. Otherwise, Toyota's typical range of controls is not hard to use. Getting in, getting out. It is usually difficult to arrive at the third row considering that the second row, whether it is captain's chairs or perhaps the bench, doesn't offer a wide path for the way back. But the doors are large, as well as the seats are of the reasonable height. Driving position. Abundant seat adjustments, including power adjustable thigh support, an infrequent feature, on many trim levels. Sufficient seat and telescoping wheel travel for taller drivers. Roominess. As will additionally apply to most competitors, the second and third rows provide copious room for adult occupants. The third row is squishier than that from the Honda Pilot, and despite having 3 seat belts, only younger children are likely to fit 3 abreast back there. Quality. The quality of materials is high, and during our 1-year long-term test of the Highlander, my way through the cabin remained nicely screwed together. Impressive. Utility. Overall cargo capacity is average because of this segment, which will translate to abundant room for almost all families. Small item storage is excellent. Small item storage. There's an original built-in shelf within the dashboard that serves to be a resting area for phones or any other personal items. A vast volume of space is available under the sliding armrest cover. It's adequate enough to store a laptop or possibly a sizable purse. Cargo space. The Highlander provides an average quantity of cargo capacity to the segment, regardless how many rows are usually in place. Some others offer more space behind the third row, notably the Ford Explorer. Towing. A properly equipped Highlander V6 can tow nearly 5,000 pounds, which can be essentially the standard for your segment. To beat that, you will need a more rugged alternative like the Dodge Durango. Technology. The 2017 Highlander's standard suite of safety technology is really a nice plus, particularly if you don't have the money for the range-topping model. The infotainment interface is pleasantly easy to make use of. Audio and navigation. Toyota's touchscreen interfaces aren't the flashiest or most feature-packed, however they are easy to work with. The 8-inch version, standard of all models, is notably quick to reply to inputs and features large, easily pressed icons. Driver aids. Every 2017 Highlander comes standard with forward collision warning and automatic emergency braking, as well as adaptive cruise control and lane departure intervention. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert are included around the XLE on up. Long-term road test. To find out more on the Toyota Highlander on this generation, watch our updates from the full year of living, which has a 2014 Toyota Highlander. We cover sets from seat comfort to real-world fuel economy. Please note which the 2018 Toyota Highlander differs from our long-term Highlander because it has a better V6, an 8-speed automatic transmission, instead with the old 6-speed, and much more standard security measures. It's the same generation, though, so nearly all of our observations still apply.